Good afternoon, Mr. Thomas.
Good afternoon, Counsel.
So you were in the Civic Center when you heard the gunshots go off?
Yes.
You were glancing inside your Walton's dressing room?
I walked by to see what I could see.
Because you were looking for a story?
Yes, I had to report something that night.
So after you heard the gunshot, you began to run outside?
Yes, I wanted to know where it came from.
You, as you testified already, you saw that Lane Hamilton was on the ground.
Yes.
You began to start an investigation.
Yes, I did.
It was 9:50, right?
Approximately, yes.
First person you talked to was probably Kim, correct?
Yes.
The same Kim you asked about being drunk earlier, correct?
Yes, I asked him, but he said he was fine. I trust him.
Then he explained to you what he saw.
Yes, he told me what he saw.
He said that he heard the gunshots.
Yes.
The same as you. You just heard the gunshots. You didn't actually see them.
Well, he also saw who had the gun before the gunshots.
But he only heard them, didn't he?
Yes.
Next, you started to speak with Captain Vanunu, right?
Yes, I attended his press conference.
And he emphasized that the case was only preliminary and nothing could be concluded at this time.
He said that in addition to what was going to the police station.
Also, you talked to crime investigator Mickey McQuaid, correct?
Yes, I did.
And he also emphasized the preliminary of the case.
Yes, and then his little offhand remark about not wanting to be the person standing up came up.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Also, you began to talk to Jan Patel, correct?
I heard from Jim Patel. I never actually asked Jim Patel a question.
Patel claimed that Walton was innocent and he saw everything. Isn't that true?
Yes, but Patel was also unreliable.
But you didn't listen. You admitted him, correct? During testimony?
Yes, he was unreliable. I made a judgment
Thank you,
call
Mr.
that
Thomas.
night.
That was 9:55 at this time, correct?
Oh, yes, approximately. 9:55.
You then began to speak with Casey French.
Yes, I talked to Casey French briefly.
She claimed that she actually saw the event, correct?
Yes, but she too was unreliable and biased.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Also, she said that she didn't think Walton did it, did she?
No, that's what she said, but she was also biased.
Thank you. I'd also like to move to strike bias on the grounds of that is speculation.
Response?
Your Honor, he's a reporter and he's able to make his own lay opinion on as to what he's seeing, and that's his job. He's able to go through and figure out what are the best ways, as he's already testified today.
The motion is granted, his testimony is non-responsive.
Now, you still believe in your story, correct?
Yes, I still stand by my story.
You then proceeded to call your producer to get the go-ahead on the story, correct?
Yes.
And it was 10:05.
Yes.
But your producer, Fran Martin, didn't give you permission on the story, did she?
No, we had a professional disagreement that night.
She even said that you had inconclusive statements from the police and conflicting eyewitnesses, didn't she?
That was her opinion of my fact.
But that's what she said, isn't it, Mr. Thomas?
That is what she said, yes.
But you still wanted to continue to run the story, right?
Yes.
Took matters into your hands.
No, I called my president. I couldn't just go on without permission.
I'm sorry, maybe you misunderstood my question. As soon as you hung up the phone for producer Fran Martin, you decided to make your own decision on the matter, right?
No, Kit Birch made the decision to run the story. I could not run the story without permission from a higher up.
Mr. Thomas, before you talked to Mr. Berkshire.
I wanted to run the story that night, obviously. I did my work.
But you, after you called producer Fran Martin, decided to make your own decision to call the president, right?
Yes, I called the president to get permission.
Thank you. And then, from there, you decided you got to run the story, right?
Yes.
The story ran at 10:17.
Yes.
It began at 9:50, correct? Your investigation?
Well, 9:45 when I heard the gunshots. I began my interviews at 9:50.
It ended at 10:05 as soon as you called your producer Fran Martin, correct?
Yes.
Your investigation lasted only 15 minutes, isn't that correct?
Yes, but I did a thorough job. It was a breaking news story, too.
It lasted 15 minutes, correct, Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions.
Redirect?
Yes, Your Honor, briefly.
You don't have any time.
Okay, yeah, that's
Smackdown.
Sorry.
Right.
At this time, the defense rests its case in chief and asks for